Thank you all for coming tonight, and thank you for hosting. Mo said, yeah, we're putting together a small get-together, and then he emailed me last week and said, oh gosh, this got a lot bigger than I expected. So thank you, it's fantastic. And also, I want to echo what Robert said. Delivering Happiness is a fantastic book, and if you haven't read it, all of y'all should read it. It is really, really great for building customer-centric companies. So, my name's Matt Fairchild. I'm the CEO of Wavedash Games. We're a game developer over in Oakland. And much like many of y'all, I am here today because of esports. So I got my start hosting tournaments back in Texas in 2003, so we didn't have any of this Twitch stuff to promote our tournaments in those days. But while I quickly realized I wasn't going to win tournaments anytime soon, I could host them, and that there was value in creating a space that people would hang out and build community and play games. And what I learned, this is what introduced me to my co-founder, Jason, who's sitting right over that way. And what the two of us learned is that esports isn't about prize pools, it's not about tournaments, it's not even really about the structures themselves, that it's about building a community through competition. And that when you focus on bringing players together and creating that social dynamic to create community around your game, that it creates a lifestyle that lasts them for their entire lives. And the companies that get it right end up targeting building the game for all 4 of these platforms. It's not enough to build the game just for the screen, and it's not enough to build it for Twitch. You have to build it for local spaces. You need to build it for the professional teams. And so Jason and I actually hit the road and started talking to everybody from esports teams to players, everybody up and down the roster, and said, what would you like in a game like this? And as we kept looking at the market, these are stories that y'all know really well. Like, these are 3 games that hit all 4 of those platforms. They're fun to watch, they're fun to play. If you're one of the people that can go pro there, then, you know, good job. It's really fun that way too. But what they have in common is they all started as a thriving, vibrant community that the developers behind them hired members from that community and paired them with AAA developers to make a product that they really wanted to play. And as we then started looking at the top esports on Twitch, we played a game of which one of these is not like the other. And we saw Super Smash Bros. Melee right there. Who's played Smash? All right, so you've heard of it. That's good. This is very different than when we've been in certain VC conversations last year. Right there with the League of Legends, with the Counter-Strikes, with the Overwatches, there is Super Smash Bros. And it's not the recent Smash Brothers, it's the one from 2001. It will be able to vote in the next presidential election. And it also just so happens to be the community that Jason and I met hosting tournaments in. We founded the community, we created the internet message boards, we hosted the first tournaments. And seeing it thrive to this point despite very little investment, well, first it was very humbling and inspiring, and then we said, wait, this is the next one. We could do that. We could have this, we can help this break out. So we went to the community, we hired several members of the community that have built this type of game before, and we paired that with AAA developer talent from Riot, from Blizzard. We have people from Psyonix, from Twitch, from Industrial Light and Magic. And most importantly, we asked players what they wanted to play. And they told us that they want something with fantastic controls, with easy to get into, but with depth that can last for decades and not years. That is endlessly watchable. Am I still going there? Oh no. All right, there we go. One that is endlessly watchable and that can be enjoyed by people that have never even picked up the controller. Has to be great online. Thank you. It has to. Swap it out. I'll take that. Got it. All right. It has to be great online, but most importantly, supported by the developer. And so we built it. It's called Icons Combat Arena. We're releasing it free to play on PC, and it's coming out this summer. And I wish there was more that I could show you, but if you want to see it, we're in closed beta right now. So come talk to me if you want closed beta access. I just need your name and your email, and we would love to see you in the queue.